Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech where, yeah, that morale discouraged? It's a little accurate right now. We have taken some hits in the last episode. So let's head into the mech bay and see just how bad the damage is. Pro tip, it's pretty bad. We're going to start with the assassin. Hello assassin, you don't need to spin. There you go. Let's just go ahead and do that, and we'll repair everything that needs to, but realistically, we are going to just max out this armor, and we're on ferrofibrous armor, so of course we're going to have to fully max it out manually, which is vaguely annoying. That's a bug that I wish would be fixed, but hasn't been yet. Okay, so we'll just do that. Excellent. Now, the Centurion, basically the same thing. We're just going to fill out that armor. And we're also on ferrofibrous here, but I believe the Centurion didn't have maxed armor based on the amount of tonnage we have left. I think it was like something like 112 and 113 in the legs or something like that, if I recall correctly. Very close. 113 and 113. Okay, fair enough. That seems fine. So we'll go ahead and confirm that for now. Do we want to change anything in this? As long as we're at it. These medium lasers produce a lot of heat. They do a lot of damage, though. Wait a second. No, they don't. They do 30 damage. 3.3 stability, 20 heat. So they do less... They do the same amount of damage as the ER medium laser magnas. They do less stability damage. They do more heat. What's the range differential here? 240 and max of 420 versus 270 and 540. Okay, so that's where the clan benefit comes from. I gotcha. Okay, we could think about converting this over to double heat sinks. How much would that cost? Not a lot. Do we have any free heat sinks here? We could actually drop that weight. Because now we're just fine on the heat efficiency. We do not need those 3 heat sinks now. So that's interesting. We could potentially put more jump jets in. I don't want to upgrade the engine core. I did want to check in on this retractable blade, though. It does not say what this ends up doing. So it would have to go in one of these. Blade right arm requirements are not met. Requires a hand actuator. So it would have to go here. Okay. So we've got this close range here. Melee damage of 185. If we take this off, melee damage of still 185. Okay. I think we're going to put on the retractable blade and just... Actually, we've got the mace 1 ton. If this counts as a physical weapon... Well, this is a physical support. Maybe we should give this to the assassin. Something we could do. We could also potentially put a Beagle active probe on here. It'd be kind of interesting. Ballistic accuracy... We have night vision FCS on here right now. We could put a pirate ECM on here. It's an option. We don't have a good FCS for this particular mech, sadly. We could put additional MRM ammo on. I would kind of prefer not to. However... What if we went for double pulse lasers instead of double ER mediums. Please stop spinning. Thank you. How would that affect our heat efficiency? Our heat efficiency is fine, and that gives us potentially better rolls. We do have 2 more MRM-20s, but we don't have the slots for them. I suppose we could put on a machine gun over here. We would only be able to put on half a ton of machine gun ammo, but it would be an option. We do have a half ton of machine gun ammo here. I kind of like this.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Okay. Now I kind of want to stop work on this assassin, and we're going to refit this again. Now that we know what we're doing here, because I want to put on that... Where was that? Was that in the internals? Equipment? Equipment. We do have a hand actuator here, so we're going to put the retractable blade there. Excellent. Now we'll max out this armor. That did not max out very well. Okay. We absolutely want to max out all of this armor. Excellent. And as far as these legs go, this is potentially problematic in terms of the leg armor quantities. How much tonnage is that retractable blade? Yeah, we're giving up 1 ton worth of... 1 ton worth of armor there. Maybe we drop a jump jet. Move this jump jet to the leg. And that gives us an extra half ton for armor. I definitely want to max out the armor over here. And then we can get this at 81 and 80. I think that's okay. Let's do that. Okay, the Panther, we know that we're going to need to refit. We have to replace this arm here. We do lose the ER large laser. But maybe... Let's see, we've got the SRM-4 goes here. How many slots is an MRM-20? 3 slot? We could get 2 slots. Okay. We also may want to convert this over to a double heatsink. No, not a double heatsink kit. There we go. And then we ditch all of these normal heatsinks, because of course we can't run normal heatsinks with a double heatsink kit. So we'll get that out of there. The SRM-4 will get out of there for now. Okay, so we've got 4 out of our 4 jump jets, and we've got 13 tons. Let's go ahead and max out that armor. Now our heat efficiency is currently hot garbage. Let's see here. This is how many internal and external heat sinks? So external, we get 5 free heat sinks. So we put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Maybe spread these out a little bit, kind of like that. We can't get them in the legs because they're double heat sinks. I don't think this heat efficiency is particularly accurate right now. But that does mean... Let's see, we have a missile hardpoint in the CT and a laser hardpoint over here. We could run a PPC. We could run a Clan ER large, which is what we had previously. I'd love to stick an MRM-20 there. There's no way that we'll ever be able to do that. We could put an SRM-6 here. And then the ER large here. And then we could put the SRM... Actually, we could put the jump jets in these torsos. And then the SRM ammo... Let's see, these are LK missiles. We put a ton of SRM ammo there. I'd love to put in like a case or something here. Okay. Oh, we can't put case there? Fair enough. So we still have some tonnage remaining here. What do we want to do with that? We could up the engine core, in theory. It's a 145 right now. We could maybe make it a 170. We still have a little bit of weight remaining. What would a 175 look like? That's a little overweight. Okay. So 0.375 tons remaining. Our heat efficiency is great. Our movement and durability are both up. We don't have slots for an AMS. I think we just have to accept that we're going to be a little underweight on this. Okay, so that'll be 100 KC bills. That's not too bad. But now is when the real pain starts with this Spectre. This is going to be rough. Okay, so... yeah, that's a lot. It was an engine core 245. We do have an engine core 245. Small laser intake is there currently. Okay. We have a standard engine in there right now. We have a single heatsink. We are lacking a few jump jets from the maximal number that we could have. Now we could get some additional weight with a ferrofibrous setup. We do have 2 ballistic hardpoints. 2 medium lasers here. Oh boy, that would be ridiculous. If we managed to cram 2 Gauss rifles on there, there's no way we'll ever even get one on. But that would be hilarious. A PPC, however. We might be able to figure out a way to do that. Maybe just an ER large. That'd be a 45 damage dealer. And that's a 5-ton, I believe. Now, we've currently got a standard heatsink kit. Do we have any additional free in our heatsink? We do. Okay. We could swap this over to a double heatsink kit. And we're fine on heat now. Now, we're definitely going to be rapidly running out of slots. We've got our small laser, our 2 medium lasers, our ER large, and then we have these 2. We only have 1.5 tons remaining. We could put a pair of machine guns on and then free up some weight, but we don't have armor on here. I just realized that. We do not have armor on this thing yet. So this ER large is maybe not the best plan because of that. What if instead we went for small pulse lasers instead of the medium lasers and the small laser here? We could do something like this. And then in the center core here, just to get a little more range, our ER medium. And now we have 4 tons to work with. We'll max out this armor. Now we have 1 ton to work with. We could put in a single half-ton of machine gun ammo. And a machine gun. That could do the trick. I think we'll accept it. Did I hit this button? Okay. We have 0.1 tons remaining. There's not much we can do about that right now.
Right.
Okay.
I'll get it in the schedule.
That's a lot of work in the schedule. Let's prioritize the Panther, followed by the Spectre, followed by the Clint. Now, we do have all 3 of our bays working full-time now. So that's good. But at the same time, we're going to hit this financial report. So that's going to be a thing. We're going to have to do something about that. Hang on, what was that just decayed? I don't know, but there's a little accident. An alarm goes off in the command center, drawing your attention. Darius checks a readout and says, "Commander, something just exploded in the mech bay." A moment later, Yang's voice comes over the comm. "Sorry, boss, we had a little accident down here. Nothing to worry about, nothing's on fire, just, one of the techs having an off day. We'll get it straightened out. Let's make sure Yang has enough resources." You say, "All right, Chief. When you're done, please come by for a chat." When Yang shows up, he's freshly showered and wearing a clean jumpsuit. "It was messy," he explains. "We're going to have to repair one of the lifters, so productivity will take a hit." You say, "That's what I wanted to ask you about. Is this something that more investment in the mech bay could have prevented?" Yang shakes his head. "Not really. Morale's low and everyone's running on empty. It's a problem here and here," he says, pointing to his head and his heart. -2 tech points for 30 days. Yikes. Well, this is not the time to be losing tech points. That's for sure. Yeah, okay. Well, that's not too bad. We'll get those done soon enough. The lounge will finish up now.
I've got the financial report.
And there's the financial report. Yes, I realize that bankruptcy is projected. Okay, we are a little bit out of cash right now. That is for sure. Let's go into the mech bay here and see if we can scrap anything. I mean, there are these mongoose parts. It's not very much. But let's get rid of it. Not too interested in a mongoose. Stinger. Get out of here. Commando TDK will keep. Scout, Strider. Maybe the Raptor. I mean, that's a lot of laser hardpoints. That's the reason I didn't scrap it before. A Com-1D, I think... No, we're not going to ready it. I think we're just going to get rid of this Com-1D. Okay. And... Locust. Get out of here. Okay. We're going to tick forward a little further. We don't have the cash to get an Argo upgrade going right now. That's okay. We have 4 days until our Panther, Spectre, and Centurion are all done. I actually am checking here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, 3 days on the Centurion. Do we tick forward? I think we do. 2, 1, done. Okay. There's that all done. Let's hop into the barracks, get some training done.
Receiving you.
We do have some people that are still wounded. Oh, hello, Mallard. You can grab that point of tactics.
Complete.
Excellent. Phantom, you can grab a point of piloting. That'll do.
Training confirmed, Commander. Waiting.
Scrub, you are not specialized yet. Let's specialize you into piloting. And we're going to grab Escapist, I believe. Yes, that is the correct one.
Training complete.
Excellent. Sketchy, you can grab a point of piloting.
Mech Warrior training complete.
Varangian, you're not ready. Vale, you can grab a point of tactics. Okay, let's go ahead and deploy here. I want a milk run. And this looks like a good option. Lots of salvage, not much max pay. Our employer is Comstar. Our target is the Federated Suns. I kind of like it. Yes, the Spectre and the Panther are underweight. No, there is not much that we can do about it. So let's put Phantom in the Assassin. Actually, let's switch the Panther and the Assassin. We'll put Scrub into the Spectre, Sketchy into the Centurion, and then we will put... It doesn't matter. These are all identical mech warriors. Hotspur can go in the Panther, and let's go to Lance 2, because we can deploy the Clint as well. I forget, what does that thing have on it? AC5, ER medium laser, tag barrage, ER medium laser. Okay. Yeah, with these hard points, that's kind of awkward, but we'll have 6 mechs now. We have to make money here, because we are suddenly hitting a bit of a dry spell in terms of getting things done immediately after making a very large investment. Awkward timing is awkward, but we should be able to make this happen. I hope. So let's just get some money made and get ourselves back into some safe areas, and hopefully get another Argo upgrade going ASAP. And hopefully not lose a mech again, because that was awkward. Maybe we run into a couple more dual MRM-20 turrets. That would be annoying, but I kind of doubt it. We need to destroy enemy structures and escape. We have reliable information that a remote Davian laboratory is attempting to reverse engineer sensitive Comstar technology in violation of the usage license. Comstar takes that sort of thing very seriously. They failed to respond to our communications that they cease and desist these unlawful operations. Therefore, we authorize you to execute the license termination clause upon that facility. Contract does not specify any retrieval, Commander. We are to bring the base down and destroy the tech with it. Excellent. Let's get in there. We're here to shut down a research base, yep, but we're also kind of moving quickly here. Our allies are deploying up here, I guess? Can we deploy here? Maybe here. Okay. So there's a Davian unit over here. Gotcha. So there's a Davian support lance and a base garrison. Comstar has a Jenner here. Light laser turret, mortar turret, light LBX turret. That's not so bad. They have a Scorpion there. We see a Saladin there. The Saladin is a bit of a threat. Okay. So let's go ahead and move up here with the Assassin. We're already in combat, so there's that. We can only fire at the large military building. Now, I did see that they tuned down the amount of HP that buildings have.
Enemy structure is weakening.
Ah, yeah, that sweet, sweet tag. Okay, that's a Davian Hornet firing on that Scorpion. It's never going to hit with that number if you face it pips. But let's speed this up a little bit, because we're pretty late in the episode already to be starting this, but I definitely wanted to get a mission in this episode. Put us in a little bit better of a situation. Okay.
Aye, aye.
The Centurion can only move to here,
We'll go.
sadly. We can fire on that mortar turret with our MRM, and I think that that's a pretty good target. Slightly better hit odds on this standard LRM turret, but much less armor on the mortar. So I think we'll go for the mortar here.
Roger that.
Okay, decent damage there.
Ready for orders.
We're going to move in with the Spectre,
Copy that.
and the Spectre can only fire on the large military building or on the Hornet. Our hit odds are basically nil on the Hornet.
Acknowledge.
We'll pot shot that, and we actually hit, which was a bit of a surprise.
Ready for orders.
Okay, and then the Panther can just make its way up here and fire that ER large.
Copy that.
Okay, fair enough.
Damn it.
Well, we'll see what the turrets decide to do. Oh, right. We have a Clint. I forgot about that for a moment there. We're just going to close in with the Clint as well. And we're going to fire that tag barrage. Nice. Hopefully this guy doesn't sit in that barrage. Okay. Was that a thumper? I think that was a thumper. There's a weapons carrier there that we didn't know about. Noted. I'm absolutely fine with them firing on that Jenner. Hopefully the Jenner is smart enough to get out of that barrage. We'll see, but it's already taken a couple hits for us, so I'm 100% fine with that. Ooh. Yikes. Instant kill there. Well, that's okay. We should be able to handle this. They're continuing to hit that Jenner really hard, though. Okay, they're hitting that Saladin. That's fine. There's a lot of enemies. They tried to hit the Centurion, but they missed. None of the enemies are super threatening, though. That's the thing.
Yup.
The Assassin can make its way over here. And this would be rear arc on this weapons carrier.
I'm rolling.
So we could start working on eliminating that.
I got you.
Or, you know, that. That works too. But we got it tagged.
Yes, Commander.
So the Spectre can move in over here. Alternately, over here. But it has to be this side if we want rear arc.
Moving out.
Okay. Well, we definitely have a lot of firepower to throw at this guy's rear arc.
Whatever you say, boss.
Okay. Very nice. That's 25% of that support lance down.
Hey there.
Now the Clint can come in over here. It does not have jump jets. So it can come in over here. They have 4 turrets. They have presumably 4 garrison units. This is a 3-turn cooldown, right? Yeah, okay. We could go for this mortar turret. Or for this LRM turret. Some interesting options. Absolutely do not want to go for a building, though, if we can help it. I would much rather take out one of these vehicles. Yeah, I don't like these options. I really don't like that Hornet option. I think we're going to go for this mortar turret. Okay. The autocannon hit, so that should be good.
Standing by.
We're going to move in with the Centurion as well. Up to right around here.
On the move.
And then let's fire on that mortar turret. We may actually kill it here, depending on crits. Nice.
Smoked one.
That wasn't damage. That was just crits.
Need something, Chief?
We're going to move in with the Panther here. The one thing I don't like about this is we're pretty exposed. We could potentially hit that Hornet, or this standard turret, or this weapons carrier. Okay. I think we're going to go for the standard turret.
On it.
Okay, 55 damage dealt. They're continuing to fire on the Jenner. The Jenner probably dies here, honestly. At least it's buying us some time. And using up some of their ammo. Firing on the Spectre, they dealt no damage. Firing on the Spectre again, they dealt no damage again. Good. They've not managed to kill that Jenner. But the barrage probably will. The Jenner did not get out of there. Kaboom. Now the barrage didn't kill it, but it did some damage.
Standing by.
Okay. The Spectre could make its move up over on this flank. That's 2 evasive pips. This would be 3, but exposes us to the Saladin. Alternately, we could jump or sprint over to here and potentially take out the Saladin. We're risking that AC-20 if we don't manage to take it out. That said, that side arc is really, really under strength, and we have a lot of rolls.
Copy that.
I'm going for it. We're hitting it weak side. Okay. Phew.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
That
Ready to rock.
was risky. We're going to cruise in with the Assassin as close as we can over here.
Copy that, Commander.
Get some ECM jamming done. Question is, do we go for the LRM turret here? Or the Hornet? The LRM turret is by far the easier shot. We're out of range for the handheld flamer. That's okay.
10-4.
Okay, got that 30 damage down on it.
Awaiting orders.
Sketchy, I want you to close in over here.
Affirmative.
Now, what are our hit odds like on that Hornet? Mediocre. Much better on the LRM. That said, we can't break the armor. Do I have a better option? Let's check. Large military building. This weapons carrier. This might be a better option for us. I think it is. Okay, structure is exposed in that front arc. It's not dead, but it's close. No damage to the assassin. That's great. Okay, we're going to move in the Clint. We've got the AC-5 and the dual ER mediums.
Roger that.
I want this weapons carrier dead. Nope, no hits. Sad.
No luck.
Okay. Well, that Jenner is going to move. A surprising amount of damage to that Hornet, but it just shut down from an overheat. So that Jenner is real dead. I'm going to move our Panther over here just for evasive pips. And we're going to go for that weapons carrier again, I think. 35.7%. That's not great. Are our odds better elsewhere? Not really. If we happen to get it in there, that weapons carrier dies.
Acknowledge.
That was lucky.
Reporting. One less vehicle.
Okay. Things are starting to look up. They're firing on the assassin of all things. That Jenner is really exposed. That Ignis is a little spooky. Prowler comes in, fires on the Jenner. Fair enough. The Jenner isn't dead yet, but it's gonna die. Yeah, now it's dead. It never had a chance, really. Okay.
What's up, boss?
I kind of want the Spectre to come over this way. 290 frontal armor on that? That is bonkers. That Ignis is really well armored. Noted. Now we could come in over here with the Spectre. I'm going to do that. This is only 3 evasive pips, so I'm going to Vigilance here. The question is, do we go for the Prowler? For the standard LRM turret, which has about 150 armor left. Or do we go for this Hornet side arc? This is its weak side. I think we go for the Hornet here.
Confirmed.
Okay. We didn't penetrate the armor there. It moves over, fires on the assassin, and misses everything. We'll take that.
Commander?
Okay, we're going to move up with our Centurion then. And I feel like maybe we just finish off the Hornet? Is this weak side? This is that same weak side. Do it. There we go. 1 dead Hornet.
That's the kill.
So that's 2/3 of the base garrison, half of the support lance, and we've killed 1 of the 3 turrets.
How's it going?
We're going to close in a little bit with the Panther here. And I think we should finish off this standard LRM turret if we can. Well, we absolutely can't. But I think our hit odds are best there. I don't want to fire on these buildings. 28%, 24% versus 73%. Yeah, this is the obvious choice. We still missed. Fair enough. Now I expect the Ignis to move in behind our Spectre here. That is 100% what I expect. Which is why we are going to place the Assassin right here
Double time. Let's go.
in a blocking fashion.
Now let's see how you handle this.
Okay, some damage to that standard LRM turret. We're going to close in with our Clint.
Move order received.
And we're going to look to finish off this LRM turret if we can. I don't think we can unless we get a good crit, actually. Even then, it's going to be rough.
Locked on target.
Yeah, we only had the one roll on the crit, so that was unlikely to happen. The Ignis moves in. It actually didn't move in all the way. Okay, they're firing on the Clint. The Clint can take that for now.
I'm showing minor damage.
Yes, indeed. There's that second Prowler out there. Also attacking the Clint. LRM's also on the Clint.
Light damage, holding firm.
We're doing okay, though. On the Spectre, but it misses. Okay. Also on the Spectre, but also missing. Okay, sounds good.
Confirmed.
Now the Assassin can't actually come in and melee this. We can get side arc on this Ignis, though. And that's what we're going to do.
I'm there.
Side arc, and we're going to fire. This is not really going to kill it. This is guaranteed not going to kill it.
All weapons distant.
We'll just get its attention a little bit.
Receiving you.
Now the Spectre actually could melee it. Would this be from the front arc? This would be front arc. This would be rear arc. Do it.
No problem. On my way.
Okay, 35 damage there. That's nice. Okay. I think that spread out quite a lot. Yeah, it definitely did.
Waiting for
That's
orders.
okay. We're going to close in a little bit with the Panther here, and we're going to look to finish off this standard LRM turret.
Firing a full shell.
I was hoping for more there.
Take that.
Sad.
Yes, Commander.
I want the Centurion, however, to come in here and fire on this Prowler, I think. What's his frontal armor? 145? Okay. We'll give it a go.
Confirmed.
Yeah, not ideal. It's panicked, though. Critical panic level.
Good to go.
Let's get in there with the Clint.
Roger.
See if we can finish it off. Maybe tag barrage it?
Let's see how you like this.
Does it eject from that? No. Okay. The Ignis moves back, attacks the Assassin. That was expected. In fact, it probably should have gone for the Spectre there. Prowler is positioning itself very conveniently for us. Okay, we'll take that. The other Prowler is moving in, firing on the Clint. 8 damage. Not
Full
relevant.
damage on that hit.
Okay, that's a fair amount of damage on the Panther, but that turret will die this next round. Guaranteed. I was hoping that autocannon wouldn't hit,
Light damage, Commander.
but okay.
Standing by.
So, the question is, can we move anyone other than the Clint right now? Yes, we can move the Assassin, and I absolutely would like to. I want to melee attack the Ignis from the rear arc if we can. We can only punch. So we're not going to be able to get our... Can we kick from any of these angles? From the front angle, sure, but that's not great. Okay, we'll only punch here and fire the handheld flamer. With 45 damage there, we may kill it, but it's kind of unlikely, I think.
Copy that, Commander.
Okay. Well, that's a lot of armor damage there. But yeah, not ideal. So now we have to move the Clint. To that end, I want to move the Clint up over this way.
Confirmed.
This guy already moved this turn, right? No, he didn't. He could come over here and have us hit ourselves. Yikes, I should have thought of that. Oh well, that's my bad. If he does that, then props to him. He played well.
Failed to connect.
That said, that'll probably kill him too. Right? Maybe not.
Good to go.
Now the Spectre is absolutely going to need to come over here. And yeah, hitting this side is absolutely fine. We'll kick.
Heading out. Targeting for physical attack.
Okay, we missed that. Fair enough.
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
There we go. That's what we're looking for.
Reporting one less vehicle.
Now all we got to do is take out that support lance. So, the Panther is going to move up over here. The Panther's job right now is 100% to finish off this LRM turret. I don't think we need to fire the SRM. And we did not. Wonderful.
Reporting. Turret eliminated.
So now they have 2 turrets and 2 vehicles left.
Commander.
The Centurion is going to step in over here.
Move order
Now it actually
confirmed.
can't hit anything except for the Prowler. We are going to hit the Prowler though. I want it to die to that barrage.
Give them everything I've got.
Okay. Oh. It misplayed that so hard. It just positioned that barrage perfectly for us. The only way it could have been better is if this guy had moved all the way in and if this turret was within it.
Damage minimal.
Because look at that. Kaboom. Okay. If he had instead moved to here, he could have done so much to us.
Ready to get it on.
But Spectre is now ready to come up over this way. We actually can't sprint, I think, because we just melee'd, but that's okay. We will make our way up over here.
Coordinates received.
And the only actual target that we can hit here is the light LBX turret. We're absolutely going to go for that.
Acknowledged.
Okay. Decent amount of damage there. And let's bring in the assassin as well. We're going to come up over here,
Aye, aye, Skipper. Full speed. No
and we're going to go for that light LBX turret.
accuracy. Through volume of 5.
Okay, just the 30 damage, but that'll do.
Yes, Commander.
Now the Centurion can 100% come in over here
Moving out.
and fire on that Prowler. It probably, well, this is strong side, but it still probably kills this Prowler. Actually, that was really bad hits.
That's gonna hurt.
But it's still very close to killing that Prowler.
Waiting for.
Now the Clint, I absolutely want to bring it up over this way. What side is this? This is the right side. So we'd want to actually face this way. We can fire on that Prowler or on the light turret. Our odds of hitting the light turret are much better with the AC-5. And I think that's minimum range, which is fine. Okay. Decent damage chunk there.
Receiving you.
Now the Panther can come in over on this flank.
Affirmative.
We can go for the Prowler, or we can go for the light turret. Can we fire the SRM at the light turret? Yes, we can. I think this is worthwhile.
Acknowledged.
Oh, we missed the large laser. If we had hit the large laser, we would have gotten good crit rolls there. The Prowler just killed itself with burn damage. That Prowler just damaged itself with burn damage and did 5 damage to the Panther. Irrelevant.
Damage is minor, Commander.
LBX turret, doing nothing. Okay. And that turret also doing nothing. Wonderful. Okay, let's finish this. The assassin is going to move up over here. Is that... I don't think that's quite within arc. Oh, the light LBX turret is within arc. No, it's not within arc. Okay, I thought it wasn't. We're going to go for the light laser turret. Structure exposure. That's fine.
Critical hit.
Okay, we're now going to move in with the Spectre. The Spectre's goal here is to eliminate this turret. And it absolutely will.
Time to unload.
Kaboom.
That turret is gone.
Okay, and finally, the
Commander,
Clint is going to step in over here,
position confirmed.
and we're going to take out this light laser turret. Okay. All that is left is that Prowler.
Turret is gone.
Aye,
Let's
aye.
move our Centurion up over this way, but we can't hit the Prowler, so we may as well finish off this building.
Affirmative.
Our heat levels are so much better, too.
Good shot, Commander. Enemy structure down.
Okay, the Panther also can't attack the Prowler.
On my way.
So we are going to, I think, work on this building.
Locking on.
Excellent. That's 2 of 3.
Flatten that one.
And now the Prowler moves, backs off, fires on the Clint, does a little damage there. That's fine. Panic level critical. What are you doing, buddy? Like, we're handily winning this right now. Okay, we're going to move up over here with the Centurion,
Copy that.
and we're going to give the Clint some help, because it clearly needs it.
Copy that.
There's some damage to the Prowler. Wonderful. Now the Spectre is just going to sprint in here as close as it can,
Affirmative.
and we're going to fire on the Prowler. Not going to do much, probably. 7 damage. Okay. However, he just panicked.
How's it going?
Now the Clint can come in here and kick rear arc. We're not going to fire the tag barrage, obviously, but the AC-5 is unlikely to hit at this range, but that's fine. Ooh, I was not expecting that melee to hit for some reason. Does he eject? No. Okay.
Ready to rock.
The assassin, however, can also close in,
10-4.
and we're going to fire on this guy. I doubt that causes him to eject. Nope.
Yes,
But
Commander.
the Panther can also get up here.
On the move.
Now this might stray shot the ER large right into the back of our mech here, which would not be great. But it did not. Good. Structure exposure. He did not eject. He's firing on the Clint, but he missed everything. Sounds good. Okay, let's finish this.
Awaiting
The
order.
Centurion is going to move up to here.
Confirmed.
And this should be strong side, right? Yeah, he turned strong side to us, but that's fine.
Roger that.
It's a lot of armor reduction on that strong side.
No short-range missiles remaining.
Oh, you do still have some. And they're medium-range missiles anyway. Okay, I do want to do this. Actually, we could get around to this weak side. Do it. Get in there.
On my way. You're gonna be feeling me now.
There we go. Wonderful.
Vehicle down.
Now he should be feeling better. I feel like there should be a MechWarrior morale boost, like in-game morale, not
Confirmed.
not meta morale, but like panic level boost
Affirmative.
for shooting at a target that's already dead, like catharsis or something.
Got
Okay,
something
well,
you
let's
want
just finish off this last building and get out of here. This is a bit of a long episode, but I knew it probably would be.
taking the shot.
Okay. Let's see what we get for salvage, and we didn't really take all that much damage, just some armor damage. Which Yang should be more than capable of repairing on his own. Realistically, that was what, maybe 25,000 C-bills worth of armor damage, and most of that on the Clint? Should be fine. That's 54k in terms of our straight-up pay. Actually, most of our damage was on the Panther, according to this. But the Clint definitely took more damage. Let's see what we get from salvage. A bunch of vehicles, and some of these we might actually be interested in. How do they fit an AC-20 on a 35-ton tank, anyway? Let's grab that AC-20. Maybe roulette the... Hang on, was that Thumper in there? No. Or Mortar 4. It was a Mortar 4. Okay. Sad. I think we'll grab these engine cores, the 220s. What else do we want? Not much. Maybe we'll grab a single LRM-20. Actually, we'll grab both LRM-20s. And then we'll grab the engine core 120 and roulette everything else. Okay, so a lot of these we're not going to be too interested in. The LRM-10, we have 3 of. We'll actually sell that. The medium laser, that can get out of here. 3 SRM-2s. No thanks. Engine core 120, we do have one, so we'll sell it. Engine core 220, we'll sell 1 and keep the other. Standard FCS, we have 3, we'll get rid of them. Standard structure, we have 2, we'll get rid of them. Safed AC-20 ammo, 3 of them. We're keeping that. Flamer ammo, we'll keep it. LRM ammo, we have 4 of it, we'll sell those, but the Deadfire LRM we'll probably keep. Half machine guns, yep, we'll keep that, and SRM ammo we'll get rid of. Excellent. Now, next episode, I think, is the one that will... Actually, I think we'll probably just keep those vehicle parts around for now. Maybe we'll start building up some vehicle parts, since we know that we can deploy up to 4 vehicles in addition to 8 mechs in Treadnought, right? That's at least the way I'm reading those upgrades. So we know we're going to need some vehicles, so we probably want to start keeping some vehicle parts around, and apparently my pop shield doesn't want to be here. But hey, 23k, 7 days, that's about what I expected. Do it, Yang. Okay, with that, I'm going to put a cut in this one. This was yet another long one, but most of that was repair work, so there's that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I'll see you all next time, where hopefully the episodes will get a wee bit shorter.